Oh man, chat. I see you out here. Shout out to the chat.
I guess.
Hey, chat.
This was already going to be what it was because the legendary Terry Funk passed away earlier this week. But I don't know how else to start the show. I mean, rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace, Wyndham Rotunda. 36.
That's crazy.
36. There's still no word yet. They've been saying.
Did y'all see the SRS tweet?
What did he say?
No.
So SRS said he was given permission to say it was some sort of heart condition that was exacerbated by COVID.
I'm seeing that tweet now. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. I was getting permission reveal.
Chat was here early, man.
No, I mean, it's only been a couple hours since the news hit. I feel like it was like right around 6:30 Eastern time. But that was a thing, right? That had been the conversation about Bray for a minute. Was he's out, but people were talking. I feel like people were recently talking about he may be coming back soon.
I thought we saw that too.
I saw people fantasy booking that he was gonna do run-ins and stuff, but
for
my
SummerSlam
timeline don't look like
wow. Steve just found out it looked like.
Yeah, no, it's going on. It was literally a Triple H tweet. I feel like that's how everybody saw it. Steve, I feel you. It was just kind of it's been like that. Honestly, it's been rough. It's been a lot of passing that's been happening in the mainstream, but also just out in the ether. It's you don't even really get a time to regroup. Can't regroup. It's kind of just got to keep moving. But damn,
it is rough when it happens on these Thursdays, man.
I mean,
come in here and it's like, yo, what do you say?
Well, I guess, Brother Math, I feel like out of everybody on the pod, I feel like Math was the biggest Bray Wyatt fan. I think what's rough about it is I think you could tell with Bray Wyatt that he really had he knew wrestling. I imagine he was home. All he would talk about was just like all the other ones do, but the way he was approaching things. I mean, everybody can do the Fiend. Love, hate it, whatever. The Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, the Firefly Funhouse. It takes a certain type of person to be able to pull off those types of gimmicks, and not just to do it every week, but to do it the way
they want to do it.
Everybody this shit was selling out.
His mind was different. It was completely different when it came to these types of. I don't want to call it horror. I want to call it something else, but I just can't.
Like the darker.
Yeah,
characters.
like he knew how to execute that character in such a way that even if you weren't a fan of that type of thing, you stayed locked in.
Right.
And he always wanted to do it his way.
Yeah.
And to see him just hasn't. I don't think I've ever seen an interview. I'm sure there's tons out there. I've seen an interview with him not in character at some degree. Whether it be, was that Harris? What was that one in NXT?
Husky Harris.
Husky Harris. Even as Bray Wyatt, those vignettes that he used to do back in the day, it's almost like he's in a storybook,
right?
And you're reading a storybook. I think that's the proper way to.
No, I get it.
Say my thoughts.
Me and Cuz was in the house. Me and Cuz was in the house for the night that he came out as Bray Wyatt.
Word?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit was dope.
Do I remember what that was like?
They chanted Husky Harris at him.
Yeah.
It was this was on the episode of Raw.
I believe so.
Yeah, overall. Yeah, it was dope. It was dope as shit.
That shit. I was thinking about it earlier.
Yeah, he had the niggas with him. Rest in peace. Shit was dope. It was just dope.
That shit was dope. One of the few house shows that I was at where I saw Roman Reigns, it was a Shield versus Wyatt family 6-man, and that shit blew. That shit was better than the Cena Orton cage match. Just in terms of the crowd was so hyped for both of them. When you really think of the Wyatt family, Wyatt family had a moment. I don't know where they would rank on the factions list, but they had a moment.
Yes. Legit scary. Legit will beat your ass. Like, believable.
Yeah.
That's why
Luke Harper was a beast. He was evil, like mean. That's the word I want to use. Mean. As a black snake, as some of the grandmas would say.
I fuck with shit like when it comes to movies and shit. They got all kind of shit going on, like plots keep me interested in shit. And I also fuck with like music that's laid out the same way,
like cinematic,
like things that are laid out when you like, oh shit, he really put this shit together,
right?
Blah, blah, blah. I was just listening to a guy from Philly that rhymes, and his name is Bugsy, and he has a story that he like lays out this whole
narrative
story, and it's like you can see it, you know what I'm saying? So I get really interested in that kind of shit. That people that can create those kind of things.
Right.
So when I saw I saw this nigga that was wearing a Hawaiian shirt and he was dancing with his opponent, like he was dancing with this motherfucker, and I was like, yo, this nigga is crazy. And then he got on the microphone, and I was like, oh, he's like a killer.
Yeah.
I was interested in it to see, all right, let me see what he do next week. And then he got this big before I'm saying, but that there's so many photos that aren't good of Bray Wyatt out there. I was going through the Firefly Funhouse match with Cena. Anyway, keep going. So he had I can't remember son name that was with him originally. I can't anyway. He has this big guy with him. I thought he was just the manager. Because the way that he was talking, it was like he was talking so crazy. I'm like, oh shit, I'm interested in this nigga.
Right.
And then he shows up and he got two other cats with him, and they in a rocket shit. I'm like, oh shit, this shit like Texas Chainsaw. I also horror movies. You know what I'm saying? So all the shit that I saw with him in the ring, he was dancing with this nigga. Like, that's some deranged shit that you dancing with him and then you kiss him.
Right.
Dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight.
There's something wrong with this nigga, but I like it.
Yeah.
And when the stories start to connect, you know what I'm saying? So
Eli Cottonwood.
And when the stories start to connect with the vignettes and shit, I'm into it like I would be a record or an album or a movie, or a good movie. So when I sat down and like, I enjoyed that shit, you know what I mean? And it's not a lot of wrestlers that do that now. That's like some 80s tribute shit.
No facts.
So we don't get nothing like that. So when I saw it, I'm like, damn, I like this shit. I like this shit a lot.
That was
like the character and all of that. So when I sit down and say he was two niggas, you know what I mean? Like, I was into it. So I
love that era.
So I just, you know, it just, so seeing this, when I see the tweet and shit, that shit, when I see Terry Funk pass, we had this conversation months ago. Like, yo, Terry Funk ain't doing that well. You're like, damn, Terry Funk ain't doing that well. That's something, you know what I mean? Because this is somebody that I saw when I was a kid.
An actual legend.
Yeah.
But then today,
he almost 80.
Right.
Right. 79 he passed. Yeah.
So when I see the tweet today, and I'm like, damn, he was
young.
He
36.
He was like, I know Terry Funk from when I was a kid. Then when I see Bray, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker was a kid.
Yeah.
This is me speaking.
Well, because this who we saw when we grew up.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Right. Well,
this who passed.
I'm grown when I see Bray Wyatt.
They like the same age, right there.
Probably.
Which you sit down and you like, damn. It hurt when you see somebody pass.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it hurt more when it's a younger motherfucker.
Yes.
Facts.
So today, when I seen that shit, I said, "Wow." My response in the what's his name was my response when I saw it.
No, facts. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Step back and think about that shit. Now come on here all the time. My bad. I don't mean to ramble.
No.
Come on here all the time and say, yo, get with your family and tell them that you love them, motherfucker.
That's right.
Get with the people that you love. Well, shit, that is your family.
That's right.
Facts.
Because this shit ain't. You're
not promised.
That's it. This shit was. It's tough, man. Shout out to cousin Jermaine.
Downtown Tony Brown, right with that. Terry Funk. I've been in the zone looking at his 52-year career.
Wow. That's crazy.
52 years.
Wow.
52. I mean, it was like, he started in like the mid to late 60s, and you figure he was doing Japan early.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the odd thing about Terry Funk is, like, he's one of those cats that like John Witherspoon, where like depending on what era you got into wrestling, you may have a totally different opinion on what Terry Funk is. It's like, because there's some people that see him and they're like, that's one of the throwback NWA world like he was fighting Harley Race,
right?
Before Ric Flair and them was getting the titles. This was the guy that was representing the NWA. But then I remember growing up and it's on the Patreon now. I remember watching ECW back in the mid to late 90s and seeing pure violence with Terry Funk, and that's all he was known for. He went to Japan and was doing all the exploding death matches and all that shit. He's the one that passed the torch to Catch and Jack. I'm sorry, what's up?
The fact that you gotta highlight pure violence.
It was pure violence. I didn't realize till yesterday, because there's that barbed wire match that Terry Funk and Sabu had. Sabu always talks about it because it's the one where he ripped his bicep and he had to tape up his arm to finish the match. There were no more barbed wire matches in ECW after that. Like, if you remember at the end, Terry Funk had the barbed wire wrapped up all around his body. He almost got choked.
Yeah.
Oof.
But the final spot was him all wrapped up, and then Sabu was all wrapped up with barbed wire, and he went and did like a second leg drop on him. Like, they went ham, and he was like 52 years old, I think, during that match, something like that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, 20, 30 years before, you would have known him as being the guy who was in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Or the guy who was on WWF programming yelling with his brothers.
What was he in? He was in Roadhouse, right?
He was in Roadhouse.
Yeah.
He was in Over the Top.
Yes, he was.
They said he was actually he was cool with Stallone. They worked on a couple of projects together.
Well, Terry Funk has been wrestling so long, or was wrestling so long. It was Terry Funk's I never saw.
Facts.
When Terry Funk was built, never knew. I never knew. So when I'm watching this shit yesterday, I'm watching the Road Warriors against Terry Funk and what was that? His brother,
Dory. Yeah, Dory Jr.
I'm watching this shit. I'm like, yo, Terry Funk was huge.
Facts.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, I must have missed 20 years of him wrestling looking like that.
It was a lot of his stuff would have been old NWA stuff, or it would have been in Japan.
That's crazy.
He didn't hit WWF till 84. So
Oh my God.
He wrestled Hulk Hogan for a little bit, but yeah, he wasn't like he had a career before he got to WWF.
Yeah, word.
Wow.
Damn.
Somber. It's a somber day.
Yes.
It's a very somber day. But god damn, I didn't know Terry Funk wrestled longer than we've been alive.
No,
Yeah.
facts. I think he called it quits in 2017. But he retired like every 5 years since like 81 or something like that. That was his big thing. Was I'm gonna retire.
I'm gonna retire.
He was Hove with it. He would come back
And
drop the Kingdom Come.
That album.
Yo, rest in peace, Dennis Stamp. Y'all remember the guy from the Beyond the Mat document? I'm not involved, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it was. Remember, he passed away a couple years ago. It's crazy to think he reffed that retirement match, and then
No,
shoot, Terry Funk outlived him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's forever, but yeah, that was his first one. He cut the promo in Japan. He just kept saying, "Japan #1 forever." Yeah, that shit was I don't know. Terry Funk a damn icon, yo.
Yo, I remember watching Terry Funk come down to the ring, right? When he had the stocking mask over his face.
Chainsaw Charlie.
I say, yo, what nigga gave him a chain?
Right.
I didn't know that was Terry Funk at first.
I didn't know at first either. But when I found, I said, yo, who gave him a chainsaw?
Right.
And told him to go to the ring. Somebody is in trouble.
See, that was too scary for me.
Shit, they had to be scary for them.
Yeah, facts. You had to wrestle them.
You probably watching that joint like this.
Like, oh shit, that's Terry. Who gave that bitch a chainsaw?
That's how I was watching on the Patreon. I'm looking at Sabu stabbing that motherfucker in the head. Like,
Oh,
shit.
Jesus.
But like I said, watching this in like 96, 97 is why I can't even bother with the shit now. Like shouts out to John Moxley, blunt smoking John Moxley. Like I've seen the blood and the glass and all that for so long. Like it's I don't want to say it's old hat, but it's old hat to me when I see it now. Just stop. I forgot about this. They got an image.
Yeah, he did have the one eye. Yo, it's Terry Funk was a wild motherfucker, man. Rest in peace, Terry Funk.
Yeah.
This shit look crazy than I thought.
He didn't even cut the stocking up and knot it up. He just put the whole. He left the coochie in the stockings and everything, and just put them on.
Facts. There's something on the stocking in this one. In this holder.
That's fresh off Moolah. Fresh off the Moolah. You just do that bitch on.
Oh, I kept turning to the side. Yes,
Fresh off Moolah. Yeah, look at that.
Yo, he is tripping, yo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Funk tripping.
Where'd that come from?
He out there looking like West Side Gun, yo.
He really does. He really does. Damn. Rest in
West
peace.
Side Funk, yo. He is tripping.
West Side
Funk.
Funk.
Is funny.
I'm with it. No, I'm with it. I don't. Yeah, again, if you ain't talked to, if you thinking about talking to your people,
call your people.
Call them, hit them with a text or something, because nothing's promised. And
this ain't it.
I thought that was my kid. What the fuck she doing watching this?
Yeah, and you look at that caption. That ain't her.
That ain't her. Moo Moo's definitely not watching.
I definitely don't want no smoke with Moo Moo. Moo Moo look like welcome home.
Yeah, the goddamn Brandon iron.
Yeah, he did have a Brandon iron too.
That's
the only reason why I know what a Brandon iron is.
Because of this shit.
Yeah. I always put, for some reason, I don't know if it's because of them being in NWA or AWA or wherever they were.
Yeah.
The Funks with the Von Erichs,
right,
and then the Road Warriors and Dusty Rhodes. That's all I put them all together. I don't even put them with Ric Flair in them.
I don't think you can.
They're a different caliber.
it's different. It really was different, yo. I don't know because Black John Studd, I know he probably remember larger.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, Ric Flair was in their class, but he would have been like the little dude, right? Like he compared to the like, especially like Fritz and Dory Jr. and them, he would have been he would have been in middle school if they was already like juniors and seniors.
So I don't know. I was about to go on another deep dive, but I don't want to not highlight the people that should be highlighted. You know what I mean?
No,
shout out to Terry Funk.
Shout out to Terry Funk. I looking at stuff like this though is I don't know, man. There was a lot that Bray Wyatt did. When somebody asked me who Bray Wyatt was, and I was trying to gauge their pro wrestling knowledge, so I started with, do you remember IRS? That's his son. And they're like, oh shit. But like when you really think of Bray Wyatt, like the last 10 years roughly, he's had like he had a very large hand in
he was an entity of himself.
Yes, but I think he also put his stamp on modern pro wrestling. I think there's a, especially with the way you engage with a crowd. Like
definitely a wing for him.
Yeah.
How about that? When I was, matter of fact, I wonder what'll happen in Philly. But I was going to say, because when I was at Extreme Rules, walking into the Wells Fargo, his name was out of everybody's mouth because they were bubbling with the rabbit story and all that right before Uncle Howdy and whatnot. But that ended with that sequence with people like the door and everything. And when I tell you, everybody had their phones out trying to figure out where the hell Bray Wyatt was. Like it was like a fervor, hysteria. I don't know what was the best, but they were fiending.
Yep.
Shouts to Big Mike. They were fiending for Bray Wyatt, and I don't think you can take away any of his major accomplishments at all. I mean, he left his mark. He left his mark.
Yeah.
He got a win. He definitely has a win.
Facts. Damn. Well, I guess watch you some Bray Wyatt this weekend. I don't know what the. I'm probably gonna. I've been on a cinematic match kick, so I'm probably end up gonna have to watch the John Cena Firefly Funhouse from the Pandemic Mania. Was that 36?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to run that back this weekend. It may show up on the Patreon. Who knows? Did anybody else have any other thoughts on either Terry Funk or Bray Wyatt? Rest in peace.
Just thoughts and prayers to his wife and kids, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh my gosh.
JoJo.
I can't even,
It's rough. Again, 36. And the thing with them is, it's like salute the Wyndham Rotunda family, because the way their family is built, they're very close.
Yeah,
they're a very close-knit family. So I imagine they're all together and feeling it right now. So condolences to them. Condolences to the Funk family as well. I believe Dory Jr. is still alive.
Yeah, the funny part when we saw when I first see the Triple H tweet, I read it backwards.
Right.
In my mind, I thought Wyndham told us that, what I'm saying?
I had to reread it.
I hate to say I wish it was that way.
It was unexpected, and again with the recent right around SummerSlam, people were talking about rumors. Bray Wyatt's, looking to make a comeback. Although I'd heard that, they were talking about this. He'd been sick for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what was going on, but it when they mentioned SummerSlam, I didn't know if that was going to pan out for people. I hate that it was worse than any of us would have expected, but it's again.
And thoughts and prayers to Eric Rowan.
Yeah.
He lost two of his best friends.
Braun Strowman. Yeah. They got to be feeling it. I mean, again, I was thinking about this image because I mean they were that unit for a minute. Barry Windham, I believe Barry Windham did have recent. There was a GoFundMe for Barry Windham, if I'm not mistaken. He had medical complications not too long ago. He's still kicking.
Barry can't be that old either, though. Barry and Mike Rotunda, they not Terry Funk's age.
No, he was born in 60. Barry Windham is 63.
Everybody good? I heard them goddamn sirens.
Wasn't me.
They running down? They running up in Mimi house.
I'm like, what is going on? Fort Lee, it's not that deep for y'all to be having all these sirens running.
Mimi 9,000 feet from the ground, and you hear the sirens. There's some shit going on.
Is that
the police is on the way up to Mimi apartment, right down in the elevator like this.
He drove up the wall.
And he got a siren in his hand.
Hey, officers, back to back, nigga. We can't ride.
You got everybody in the corner.
Back to back.
Everybody in the corner.
Corners
next to each other.
No, you wait. You catch the next one. You catch the next one.
Turn around. Don't you turn around, pal.
It's me and Cuz in the elevator. Cuz like, we can't ride no more niggas in here.
Nah, facts. I will stand outside the elevator quick because when there's too many people on that shit.
No, y'all get the next one.
Yeah. I'll be over there. It ain't that serious. Fucking elevator flopping down. Anyway, should we just get to this show? It's not a lot, but it's enough to get into. Chat.
I'm not doing the motherfucking intro.
I know, like I can't even see myself doing it, yo. I can't, like, I just, oh my god.
Well, I guess you got a little bit of time to figure out because
how many seconds?
Shit, 1.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed part of All-Star Wrestling Division.
Goddamn. Welcome back to BRP. You already know God is clearly still working on us. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hopefully you're hitting those likes, sharing it out to the people live or whenever you're checking it out.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Cal, your current reigning and defending BRP predictions champion.
No. The disputed. You calling this? I don't know what that championship you mentioned is. That is the disputed.
They say it's
BRP disputed championship.
That's the official name of the title. But
that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't know what you know what I mean. You can't. You call it some other championship name. That would you to talk about the European championship?
There's no dispute though. I won this.
No Europeans in this motherfucker.
As you can see, the squad is on the line. Mimi, please say what's good to the people.
What's good to the people, yo? Be good to each other. That's all.
Facts.
Is that what this is? What Springer used to say? Be good to each other.
Be good to yourself
right
and
after
each other.
The fights.
Right. Right.
So the fights.
It's something for you.
Sir, put your dress back on and sit down. I used to watch you watch Jerry Springer.
Springer had everybody.
Would you get out of the kiddie pool, sir? Please.
The Kenyan championship.
Yo, did that?
No, stop punching that man in the face, ma'am.
Did all this come from Morton Downey Jr.?
That's probably the.
Was he the
Morton Downey and what's other Richard Bay?
Richard Bay.
Well, because remember, Geraldo had that one where they threw the chair and they busted, they broke his nose.
And that nigga came back from commercial
with the
his shit was all fucked up. Geraldo Rivera was kind of
welcome back to Geraldo. We're gonna find my eye somewhere, but we're back.
Geraldo Sway, Joe Budden.
Yo, Raekwon's man just punched me in the eye.
Damn, Geraldo was.
Why would you go live right after that? Like, why would you?
He was live. He was live though, so he had to go on.
So yeah, he was live.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Joe Budden.
Oh no.
He was live too.
This was live, but I know what you were talking about.
Live after
Joe Budden was on the internet's live.
Mickey Fax, him and Mickey Fax was in the room together. Mickey Fax said, "Oh, I'm not really." No, I bought 36 chambers.
No, that wasn't before the punch though. I think Mickey Fax turned it on when they was arguing.
Yeah.
I remember Mickey Fax sitting down.
No, yeah, it's two images. I just
talking and shit.
Yeah, Mickey Fax was in there when it was going on, but then they cut it off because Raekwon and them said we about to do something. And then there go main man. See, this how you know if a nigga bring a nigga to you with gold foil embossment on his shirt, right? He's gonna punch you in. You just talk crazy about his man.
Yeah, there's only one thing he's there for.
Listen, Raekwon is a top 5 freshest nigga in hip hop. Go back to that image. He looked like Sauce Money is somebody in this picture. That's not a fresh nigga. That's a nigga about to fight. You know what I mean? He came in here. Look at Mickey Fax. Mickey Fax, you boy, looking like Ray J. Anyway, listen. The nigga come in with the gold embossed. He came in there with the hat directly to the side. Facts. Like a nigga, a East-West hat nigga, is ready for anything.
Like horizontal brim head.
Listen. If an East-West hat nigga come in there, you be like, do the Kevin Hart trick. Come here, give me a hug. Come on.
If I see a nigga like this,
you can't he looked like he want to beat Kid Play Up right now. You can't have a hat. East-West hat nigga is going to murder somebody. We all know what kind of shoes he got on. Joe Budden got off lucky with a towel on his eye because that nigga, the East-West hat nigga, is a killer.
Pure killer.
Hands. The guy who did his name was Hands.
I'm sure it was.
I believe it.
Some interview said meet Hands, the guy who punched Joe Budden. Yeah, this may be him. Is this hat to the side on this shit?
What is that? 20 years ago?
13 years ago, at least this Vlad video. It was probably more though.
It gotta be like 15.
When was Joe Budden and Mickey Fax first popping on the web? 2004.
I remember that time because we went to Rock the Bells that year because
that was Rock the Bells.
A week or two before that, when they were here, my homie called me and was like, "Yo, Budden down here by himself, and the whole Wu-Tang just showed up."
I remember that.
This nigga,
I remember that call.
I was like, cuz they about to kill Joe Budden.
He's gonna die.
They about to kill Joe Budden.
Down 92Q. They about to kill Joe Budden. Down 92Q today.
For the community.
The way Rob was like, nigga, they are here. And it don't look good for your mans. I was like, God damn.
For the community.
Hey.
For the community.
Hey, I always got 92Q.
They didn't like him though.
Nobody likes him.
They didn't like him. I don't know what it is now. But
I can't talk bad about Joe Budden. I will I've shared thousands of Joe Budden records online. Funny episodes of the podcast. Every time I say something bad about Joe Budden, this nigga responds.
He tweets right.
Every single time I say something bad about Joe Budden, yes.
He be in the mentions, yeah.
What did they say? Something about the last one was like, I still like to see Budden and Jinx do something together. And I was like, I kind of don't want to see him do anything to Jinx and turn on another nigga. He was like, turn on, nigga, shut up. Like,
Jesus Christ.
I'll never forget the first time my white co-worker came upstairs. This is 10, 15 years ago.
Is he white or is he white?
Nah, he's white, like I'm really into horror movies, like that white, right? Like, so he came upstairs. We was at work. He was like, "Yo, you online having a Twitter war with Joe Budden?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I go online. I can't remember what I said that time, but I'm like, "Nigga, I posted 30,000 nice Joe Budden things. Joe Budden, and you saw like one. A mug. No, several things. Because every time he do something foul, I will always say, "Oh, this nigga whack for this." You like, I'm not whack for that. You're whack for tweeting about it, nigga. I can't. Hey man, IlFam790 is social media.
That's good. That's good. Oh man. Where
can we start?
Yeah, what's a good place to start?
Well, you just talked about cinematic matches, right?
Facts.
There was a rumor that there was supposed to be a Chris Jericho, Mike Tyson cinematic match.
What?
Yeah, he was talking about that recently. What would that look like?
Right,
it would look much better than the Chris Jericho Mike Tyson arena match. No, listen, I'm trying to tell you, Mike Tyson as a Terminator, you know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson gets mad. Hear me out. Mike Tyson as a Terminator, he get mad at Jericho. Mike ripped his shirt off. I'm tired of this nigga. Turn the shirt off. He hit the goddamn John Moxley, right? And then he start walking after this nigga, right? Slow though. So Jericho, oh my God. And he's running, right? And then you cut back to Mike, and then Mike he walking. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Mike just got the black boots, the black shorts on with the towel over. You know what I'm saying?
Thought about this shit.
Yeah, he did.
Literally, he did.
Listen, I promise you, I'm freestyling. So these niggas, when he finally corners Jericho, it switches from to goddamn time for some action, and you just see Mike hands coming at the camera. Boom, bang, boom, bang.
And he moves and hits another nigga, Jake Hager.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
I'm with it.
You leave him, and you just watch Chris Jericho fall into that corner. You know what I'm saying? And Mike go back and grab his goddamn Dean Ambrose and walk into the New York street light.
Wait, who the fuck pitched this match?
My assumption would be Chris Jericho.
Yeah, one of these two niggas. I mean,
yeah. See,
that's it right there. Now that's it right there. That's when everything unlocks. Yeah, for real, for real.
Do you see what he look like?
What'd you say, Mimi? My bad.
Do you see
That's
what he looks like?
Great.
Not the
this
whole
is for happy birthday, hip hop. No, this is a very great.
All right, I'm sorry.
Great job. Production.
Yo, I'm more scared of calm Mike Tyson than I am young Mike Tyson.
Did you see Mike Tyson talk when he was talking Boosie?
Disrespectful.
No, I didn't see that one.
What did he say to Boosie?
He was saying what he was basically saying. He was like, "Yo, you gotta stop talking about gay people like that." You know what I mean? What if you was gay? Are you gay? You might be a little bit gay. I mean, you never know.
Talking wild.
Now, anybody else would have said this, you know, but I'm not listening to this, nigga. You ain't gonna talk to me like this.
That's what he said. He was quiet.
That's how he was quiet.
He
ain't yelling at Mike.
And nigga, him and his terrible fade and his 87-year-old face was all church mouse. All church mouse.
Mike Tyson is terrifying, yo.
Of course he is.
Like, I'm not.
Well, I would rather Mike be like, yeah, bouncing off the wall. No.
Not the calm one.
Nah.
Do y'all think Mike Tyson would like it? What? How much do you think Mike Tyson's doing in the cinematic match? Like, what?
Have you seen just footage of Mike training recently, like the last 10 years?
Yeah.
Is it still terrifying?
Oh yeah, I don't want to get hit. I don't.
Mike Tyson.
Yes.
Mike Tyson is an elite athlete. Elite class athlete.
But that's what I'm saying. So
the word is he kind of worked the Roy Jones joint to let it go longer.
Yeah. They said he didn't
want
to
kill Roy Jones.
Yeah, he would murder that man.
That's what I'm saying.
But so is he going to be?
He would have forgot.
What's the nigga from Street Fighter? Balrog. He would have just been Balrog swinging at Jericho in the cinematic match for 20 minutes. Because I'm believing he's gonna kill that man.
Did you see the Roy Jones Mike Tyson fight?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Do you recall when he hit him with the body shot and the fight was over? Then the fight was over when he hit him with a body blow. And this is a boxer.
The guy could box.
This is one of the, like I said, this is a world-class athlete.
Facts.
In Roy Jones.
Facts.
This nigga got hit with a body blow and quit. Like, nah, I'm good.
Damn.
Y'all got extra draws back there.
I just showed when Roy Jones knocked out Virgil Hill with the body blow, and then we watched
broke his shit.
Bernard Hopkins knock out De La Hoya with the body blow.
He broke his shit.
What Earthquake say? Earthquake said he didn't mean his lever.
Isn't that how Tank took out old boy?
Yeah. Broke his shit.
Yo,
he popped a nigga.
You punch a nigga in the liver, his legs are paralyzed.
Yeah, he was.
He took it.
No.
He was done.
It was a wrap.
This is correct. That's great. And that scene was amazing. That's probably where Jericho got the idea from.
But Jericho ain't it, man. Though, like what would Jericho be doing when Mike Tyson's in there, Balrogging it up?
He's gonna
swinging a bat.
He all that kind of stuff. He gonna throw, you know what I mean, the drum set at them, the nigga, you know what I mean.
My lever. Yeah, I would love to see what the treatment was that Chris Jericho had for the cinematic match with Tyson. Because I feel like Tyson would want to have some fun too, so it's just a matter of.
And that's the thing. Mike is a wrestling fan. Mike loves wrestling. Now he fell asleep at AEW that time. However, Mike loved wrestling.
I mean, shit, I fall asleep.
You're not putting me in there with Mike Tyson, dog.
I always said, like with Shawn Michaels, like you wrestle that whole match, knowing you've got to take a worked punch.
You got to take a punch
from Mike Tyson at the end.
Cocked his eye,
and you got it. That's crazy.
That shit cocked his shit.
You have to wrestle the match of your goddamn life against Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then at the end, you have to still like that whole match. I don't care what Stone Cold do, stunning me, nigga. You know what I mean? Kick you, stop a mud hole in me, walk it dry. I don't care. But then at the end, you still gotta take that goddamn Mike Tyson.
Exactly.
You gotta take that goddamn Mitch Green treatment and live with it and hope he pulls the punch.
He got to pull that bitch. Remember, Floyd was supposed to pull his shit and he broke Big Show nose.
Floyd is 147 pounds when he fight.
With broken hands.
hands.
He broke Big Show's nose.
In the Mania
What
match.
You think, Michael, you killed my bird on top, so I on top of the building, so I turned into a killing machine Tyson.
I'm not doing it, yo.
Had the youngest heavyweight champ. What you think the heavyweight Floyd Mayweather's 147 pounds. Big Show Lunch was 147 pounds. What you think?
Nah, facts.
Yo,
what you think, Michael Tyson?
Michael McTyson.
You remember the motherfuckers?
Ooh.
You remember the motherfuckers? Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah.
They had them tigers out there. They didn't.
Tiger.
Tigers.
Tiger went tiger.
I don't care what you give Mike Tyson. Before. I'm scared that he going Siegfried and Roy my ass.
Mike Tyson, you can't give Mike no drugs at this point. Mike be like, I want all of it.
Yeah,
I was just watching. He was just on some podcast, right? And they was like, "Yo, we got these mushrooms. You know what I mean? Take it easy."
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah,
said,
he's into cannabis now.
Yeah, he said,
Like, they was like, "Ho, Mike, you supposed to eat one or two of them."
he said, you got some more. Chat, but think about it though.
On his face. He just got drugs everywhere.
He was picking up the crumbs, but think about how much Mike Tyson went through his life and what he's overcome.
Mike Tyson was eating the last little bit of the mushrooms, like you know them little short French fries would be at the end of the McDonald's joke.
Yeah, no, facts.
Fix the bag.
He is living life calm as fuck. He getting high as shit.
Good gosh, Mike get high, boy.
Yeah, he get high.
He couldn't be high.
Correct.
He couldn't be high like that during the match.
No,
he already?
I thought he has to be.
Yeah, he has to be high. But I don't trust him to be too high.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He too high. Forget it's a match. Hey, bing bing, lights out.
Mitch Green. All I wanted to do is come and get my Dapper Dan suit.
It'd be a flashback.
You got Mitch Green ass whip.
Woo!
It'll be
running on top.
And the funny part about Mitch Green that nobody talks about is Mitch Green had Mike. He took Mike distance.
Yeah.
Not in the
Mitch
street.
Green was a killer too.
Mm-hmm.
Cold killer, stone cold killer.
I seen that leather jacket he had on that night. And that thing
It was
in.
green,
I
right?
knew he was a goddamn killer.
Wasn't it green?
Probably one of them old neutral, you know what I mean, fall colors, green.
God bless. Well,
Yeah.
Did y'all see Trump's mugshot?
Oh, what this?
yeah, that's
That?
Like he took the
You
mushrooms
had
too.
that shit at the tip of that mouse.
I was waiting for it.
Wait.
I ain't like the sound of that at all.
I was waiting for the
Right
mugshot.
there at the tip. You know, you get too excited.
I don't know what y'all talking about. There was a report that went out that said that the website crashed like an hour ago because everybody was waiting for this.
Shit, Sean Tragedy said. I think it was Sean Tragedy that said that. Did we see it? About 30 minutes ago.
Early, early in the game.
Yo, Twine, he had that joint ready.
I downloaded. I was waiting for the right opportunity. You just brought it up.
On deck.
I was gonna throw it out there, but no, yeah. Put this on a t-shirt. Where's the
right?
Yeah, I need.
Yo, he got super fresh for that.
Yo,
he had to get his hair right.
He had to get his tan right.
Hey, yo, I think he put the same starch in his hair that he put on his shirts.
Right.
He irons it too.
I was at his old crib this morning.
His old crib.
Yeah, I was at his old crib this morning, man.
Motherfucker, whole house.
Nah, not that one. No.
Was his limo still parked down the front lawn?
You know that nigga ain't stay down there. He was in New York. Nigga, I'm not staying down there. I want to go up top. I want to chill. I want to be with the birds. You know what I mean?
Go up top is funny.
Yo, throw an X is crazy. I see you, right?
So X on the mugshot is amazing.
What you need me to send that?
No,
Yeah.
no, we want that. We don't want the face block for that.
No.
I'm assuming he's not staying in jail though.
Oh no. No. Did you see? It's a whole litany of these like mugshots. It's not just him. He was the last one. He's Cooper. You know what I'm saying?
He was the main event. I saw Giuliani. I saw Giuliani is in women's, but
the shit like 250. I think it's like 250.
Yeah,
what if he go to jail? What's the image gonna look like if he do go to jail and gotta stay in prison?
You mean for niggas?
No, for Trump.
Oh,
because that hair, he ain't gonna be able to get the fucking
No, he can't win.
Niggas gonna be in jail posting with the yada mean.
Yeah, right. Hey, what do I look like?
How they pressing it though? How they pressing it?
Shit like this.
And they didn't flip and bump his edges. Don't bump the edges. Don't bump the sides, baby.
My man from Belly. I don't like
from
this.
Belly. Yeah, what was his name? What was his name? Shit.
I don't know. The illest nigga in Nebraska.
Kane.
The illest boat dude from Nebraska.
Them shit said, shoot.
Yo, his shit gonna be
Yo, when he got they gonna be called the Donald Trump bump. He just put it on sideways.
Right. Oh,
Nigga, I know you ain't in here standing up pissing. Donald. Mr. President. You better sit down when I'm in here.
Right.
You better sit down when you piss.
And he gonna turn that's all. He ain't even got to bump the edge. He just turned it to the side and they already flipped.
You think he gonna be somebody's boyfriend?
Girlfriend.
Maybe.
He's definitely they're gonna be
him and Giuliani.
They say, yo, this my girl, Donald Trump.
Donnie.
Little Donnie.
Check out my girl.
My girl.
With the Yamin.
he got them soft hands.
Nah. Hey, which one of y'all can do my babe? You know what I mean? I'm trying to get it back. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you know what I'm saying?
We are laughing.
Shit, Trump wears her mask is ridiculous.
Nigga be squeaky. He was real squeamish on the first night, but he calmed down.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is relax.
Yo, don't hold your breath, shorty.
Yo, say, shh.
Yeah,
Nigga back there talking about shh. The nigga had Trump that he had the yellow read on himself.
fucking asshole.
I'm done. I'm fucking done. Grab by the mussy.
Vinny,
What
you
You
the
said that was
fuck?
it. Black Rasslin.
BlackRasslin.com is the website. Oh man.
YouTube throwing this shit in garbage, boy.
Yeah, no, that might have done it for this week.
You know you done went too far. I don't care.
That might have done it for this week. Nah,
I'm gonna happen in this can.
Grab by the mussy.
Oh my god.
It cannot be.
I'll put it on the list.
Woo.
I don't know. Grab by the mussy. I don't think.
That nigga
no, ma'am.
Keep telling me to call him Mr. President. Nigga, pincushion about to be your name.
Jordan the Arians or the NOI though.
Woo.
Would the NOI have him?
No.
What would Trump have to do to be down with the NOI?
That'll never happen, son.
Would he put something on it? Like how much money could he put on one of them niggas' books?
He ain't got enough money.
Nope. Maybe.
He'd probably be in there making
you
all
know
kinds
of shout out to Ali Sadiq, yo. That nigga's an amazing comic.
Yeah, he has a whole special online I gotta watch.
He's got 2.
It's in 2 parts.
He's about to film the 3rd and final one in DC soon. I just got the notification.
Jesus, yeah, I gotta
man,
go.
Shit.
Trump can buy WWE. I don't think Trump can buy WWE at this point.
Nah, he ain't. I don't think he got that.
Vinny's stupid.
I don't think that. Hey, Book, you want some president? It's crazy.
Yo,
You want some president? Hey, yo, who got the president? Let me hold him.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's my birthday.
That's
Let me hold him. I give him back. I wash him my man. Let me give him.
You want some president?
Is ridiculous.
Yo, I'm done at this shit, yo.
Listen,
Like, what is there to talk about? What is there really to talk
I feel
about?
like you know what? During
There's
terrible because like I was talking about
we'll get to the pay-per-view in a bit, but
I feel like wrestling is there's a little bit of a lull.
Is wrestling hitting the August dead
Yeah.
zone? Because I entered like movies, at least they used to historically, like this is the time of year where it would be very quiet, like August and September. That's crazy. Before you would get into
Gotta watch YouTube.
the facts, yeah. Before you get into like the award season for movies, there's like a quiet period. is wrestling. See, I'm trying. Steph Hardy, we'll get there as well.
I'm sorry, Steph Hardy.
I know.
Steph Hardy,
Yo.
cover your ears. You can't.
I know.
Yeah,
You
about
can put on the earmuffs, man.
You
Put
the
on the
whole
earmuffs,
show.
homie.
Listen, Steph Hardy, if you see me on the screen, put your earmuffs on.
Earmuffs is crazy. Earmuffs is crazy. Nah, I don't think you're wrong, Mimi. I think once you get past, like with WWE, whether it's Raw, SmackDown, once you get past like the Bloodline or the Judgment Day, and then like the main women's storylines, you can kind of tune out if you want. Waiting for Rumble.
No, one more. Go two up. And can you hold that one?
Yeah. Well, let me ask a question.
You'll get stuck.
No. Are we hyped for All In on Sunday?
You talking to Mimi?
You talking to me?
I'm polling the room. I'm polling the chat. I want like
You can't poll the room after the conversation we just had. You can't. You cannot poll the room.
Yo, he won't be president bad as shit.
56 minutes and 11 seconds. I'm done trying to get back on the right exit. It's a wrap.
You know your boy is immature. Okay?
No, it's a wrap. It's all of y'all. It ain't your boy. It's all of y'all. You was in the passenger seat trying to go somewhere and then went left quick. It's all of y'all. See, yeah. Antoine said the all-in card is mid. This is why I asked the questions.
So
okay. If it's not in a lull, are we hyped for that card?
Wait.
I mean, no comment.
Because we know. I don't know if Mimi's gonna watch the card.
Absolutely not, unless somebody sends me a login.
Damn.
Oh, so you what? My bad.
Say less.
It's some matches on there. Mm-hmm. I like to see the outcome too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's only a handful, but they are matches. So I want to see Aussie Open against MJF, and that's on 0 hour.
That's the opener, I believe.
That's at noon.
You
can eat you should be at brunch, live little brunch. Eat you a mimosa.
I'm at brunch at noon. And this right before the kids go back to school.
Have me a mimosa, and I might sit down and have some chicken and waffles. Yep.
No bullshit.
To watch the All In.
We got
that's
Aussie.
Sunday, right?
That's Sunday morning.
Afternoon, yeah.
So we got that match.
Uh-huh.
You want to see the outcome of MJF and Adam Cole, if they're gonna be a cohesive unit,
right?
If they're gonna take the titles.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to see Will Ospreay and Chris Jericho, because I don't know how that's gonna hold up.
I don't want to see that match.
I'm gonna be honest about that match. Is Jericho's gonna be a backpack, and I think Ospreay will wear him well.
But so this is the thing, cause
we need that drop.
I think Ospreay needs him to be the backpack.
Yeah,
that's fine. Somebody got to lead. Somebody got to be the man. Somebody got to be the woman. Somebody got to lead the dance.
I'm saying that because, his contract is up in whoever knows, 6 months, whatever, whatever the fuck he says. I don't know if he can run with his style now. If he were to choose the WWE, plus his body. So his style of wrestling with Chris Jericho, to my opinion, would fit what he would be doing at the other company. If that makes sense to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So this audition tape.
That's what I believe. So I want to see how Chris Jericho backpacks and how Ospreay carries him.
I'm good.
And then we have the championship match, which is MJF and.
So 3 matches.
I think that's gonna be one. I think that's gonna be one of the ones.
MJF and Adam Cole.
Yeah, I think you finally get to see the nigga that was in NXT
Was the guy.
right. Listen, for as much as people talk about MJF, when it comes to these things, no, not you, but niggas say it. When it comes down to the pay-per-views, the matches don't be bad. At pay-per-views, MJF show up.
His I wasn't a fan of the last pay-per-view was the New Japan joint, right?
That was the
Forbidden Door,
I wasn't really a fan of that one, but all the previous ones, you're right.
Mhm.
You're right.
He's not your every week arm drag guy, but that storytelling main event type match is what he does. And I think he is going to carry Adam Cole to a good match. You watch what I tell you.
You think he's going to carry Adam Cole to
a main event?
He has to.
Because that's main event isn't built for the rapidy rap real hip hop wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? That's not what a main event is built for.
It's not.
So by 5 o'clock, we know you're gonna turn that shit off.
No, but she shouldn't turn it on till about 8:30
a.m. You think that shit gonna be 8 hours?
Have you ever watched AEW pay-per-view?
This shit
could be 9 o'clock.
That joint will probably be 10 o'clock and it's still going.
Damn.
Because they got the time. We got the time now.
Yo, 8 hours is crazy.
Wembley, 8 hours of Wembley
remember Orlando? Was it at WrestleMania? Orlando was like 6-7 hours.
Yes, but that was because it was only. Well, yeah, you're right.
It was 6-7
You're right.
hours.
Because that shit went to like 1 o'clock.
This show better not be 6 hours. It's only 11 matches so far.
How you got the matches?
Yeah, I can hold up. Matter of fact,
wow, he's somebody that's a little bit far back. He watching on delay.
No, that nigga just nasty.
Outstanding.
That nigga just nasty as fuck.
Now run back the jail part though.
Yeah, you too.
Hold up. All right, so
what the fuck is this?
I'm trying.
Is this your homework?
Say, whoa, technology, baby.
This is what you call it? Wikipedia or whatever. I'm trying to figure something out.
Oh, okay, yeah, the FTR match. I want to see who wins that. I'm not really a fan of the Mo and Joe Buck.
That's going to be one with most intrigue because especially with your man's Cash Wheeler.
They're gonna win.
I steal a nigga. I got the steal.
I'm a big fan of House of Black too. I forgot they were on, but I don't want to see them wrestle the Acclaim.
And Gun Club. Billy Gunn came back.
Oh, he's back now?
Billy Gunn.
Yeah, he came back last night.
I call him Billy Club.
So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you put Punk on there?
I mean, I think that is CM Punk Samoa Joe not gonna be one of the more
intriguing matches.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. You look, it's for the real world championship. There's going to be some type of conversation. I'm not looking forward to another CM Punk match, but
it should be fun. He's been doing great on Heels, by the way.
Heels is quality time.
Yo, what's her name popped up last week? His old lady.
Oh yeah,
AJ.
Yeah, that was on the time.
She's an actor.
She was good.
She be doing the thing.
She had the chucks. She's a wrestler. She brought back the chucks and everything.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, it was cool.
We'll see. I guess that's all in.
Aren't they doing this? Which one is the stadium? Is the Stadium Stampede?
Derelicts.
Stadium Stampede.
Ain't it a Stadium Stampede?
There's a Stadium Stampede, yeah.
Motherfucker call them derelicts.
Derelicts is crazy. Hold up. I think they have the full.
Use a school word.
They got the full card. It's Eddie Kingston, Orange Cassidy, Best Friends, and Penta versus Blackpool Combat Club, Santana and Ortiz. When did they so they're cool now?
Last night. I guess.
Are they they're
night.
not Blackpool though?
Yeah, Power. I told you Power and Glory was back.
You said they was back, but I didn't realize they was Blackpool. I never watched
I told you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened? You do remember? Well, you may not. That one pay-per-view when what was that? Ortiz got hurt.
Yeah.
He was teaming with the Blackpool Combat Club.
Oh,
So they were already cool.
I remember.
So when they come back, regardless of if they're heels or faces, they came back and joined their homeboys
against Eddie Kingston. Interesting.
Who was also their homeboy.
I feel like they may have been. I don't remember if they were beef. I don't know. I don't follow a lot of this. There's some matches I definitely don't want to see. We're not gonna get into it. I guess I'll be tuning in. Mimi's not watching any of it.
Jesus Christ, that's why we can't get an interview.
They're like,
they got that bitch on there.
We seen y'all niggas. We seen y'all niggas.
But let me
I
ask y'all.
seen them too.
Let me ask y'all.
I try. You know that I try. Y'all know I try.
You try what?
You better try on Sunday.
Watching.
What do you watch?
Try Sunday.
Wait. What's the last AEW you watched, Mimi?
I watched AEW. I gave it 30 days. I watched it every week. I sit on turnbuckle. So Vaughn, no, that's not true.
No, but how long ago was
that? Since the winter.
Okay. So
and I said I was done. Like I was like, I cannot do this anymore. I am not doing this anymore. I'm done.
You don't even. But Mimi, you don't even. I think if you watch Collision, you would have a little bit more.
You gotta watch the CM Punk show.
You would have a little bit more. All right,
I be outside sometimes. on a Saturday.
She be in there ordering crabs.
I do.
Crabs.
I be eating crabs.
Outside.
Outside on the balcony or
on
something.
my balcony. That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Talking to my crabs like
playing with the.
Do you know how bad I ate the last 6? I was like, damn.
Savored.
Yo, you got to.
Hey, I'm at a point where I don't need any more crabs this summer.
Ever.
I don't need
my hands hurt so bad after I'm done because I ate crabs like maybe 3-4 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
that tips of my fingers hurt.
Yeah, I went to a goddamn crab feast last weekend.
If they had a seat at that table, I would have been right there.
I was crushing crabs from 1:30 to about 3:30.
No.
They was like, yeah, we got a buffet. You can get some, but I'm not eating no goddamn regular food.
Yeah,
There's
right.
crabs over there.
Right after this, yes.
You know what I mean? And the cool thing about it is, like, all right, so at a crab feast, the crabs aren't all jumbo. They're not jumbos. You're not getting jumbos. You know what I mean? They mid-sized crabs, but they don't stop, right?
Right.
And sometimes, you know what I mean? I don't know if I like the way this crab look when I open it up. You can just chuck it real quick. You ain't worried about it. And you go get you another bucket of crabs. And my nigga, when I tell you, I think I got a little scar. Only scar is a little scar right.
Oh,
right. Where's? God dang it! Right there. You can't even see the scar. It's already. Yeah, it was not. But you know that got dang. It ain't the scar. It's the old bay getting in that scar.
Oh,
that's fact.
Yeah, just that. You know,
I'm gonna still eat.
Oh no. Burning. Oh, ain't no stopping. Nigga, my brother-in-law drew blood his first 10 minutes eating crab. I'm like, nigga, you just get here? How long you been living in Maryland?
Yeah,
you brand spanking new.
Yeah, he was like, what you doing, baby? Yeah, I ain't had crabs out since like he drew blood. I'm like, God dang, nigga, wrap that up.
Yeah.
I'm still.
You grab the little,
yeah, Sabu, don't bleed all over the
little part. You grab the little part.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Yep.
And y'all might do a video on how to pick a crab. You know what I mean?
Can I join that video?
No, nigga.
I want to join that video.
No,
you're not allowed.
Why you denying me my protein?
Yo, have Uncle Tony come over here. I don't know who Uncle Tony is. Have Uncle Tony come over here.
I know.
And
show me how to crack a crab.
He gonna show you how to crack a Mimi. You better leave that nigga alone.
Yeah,
Listen,
He like, nephew, you got the
see?
nasty.
Sheesh. I will say, in a week that had a lot of bad, we really did have one amazing moment. I'm so glad that I started watching NXT more regularly because
you got to
getting this on TV. Look at this moment. Look, this is all just black excellence right here. Black ref.
Yes.
Black announcer.
Yes.
The first
black announcer with the bush.
With
yes.
Unapologetic. Just everybody being themselves.
Yeah.
First NXT pay-per-view or NXT main event for the NXT title with 2 black people in the main event.
That's right.
It's crazy it's the I was sitting there really thinking about it. I was like, really? Booker T on commentary? Yeah.
Commentary.
It was black as fuck.
And I'm tired. I will go into these little comment sections and we got people saying, well, why does it have to be a stop talking in black people business, please?
Like
okay?
we wasn't able to see stuff
stop
like
saying this. That's right.
For the title,
it matters. And if you don't understand it, that's your business. But it matters.
Nah, they not they're not gonna understand it because it's motherfuckers don't make a big deal out of shit because it's the norm.
Right. When you see it all the time, you don't have to get surprised about it because this is just another Wednesday.
You don't say anything, motherfucker. I've been watching Seth Rollins fight Gunther for the last 35 years.
Right.
Oh, what about white wrestling?
What
about it?
They just call it wrestling.
Call it wrestling.
It's been wrestling for how long? Yeah, no, it was a beautiful and Steph Hardy doing the damn thing. That match was dope. Everybody if you haven't watched the NXT Heatwave 2023 main event, I wish they had like another 5-7 minutes. I really do.
They went on too late.
It was very late in the show.
I don't think you get out of the way. I think eventually, you get a series. You know what I mean? Don't give them all the first. Don't get to them all the first time, baby. It's about sequel. When my nigga told Robert Towson and goddamn Hollywood Shuffle, it's about sequel.
It definitely
Did your character die? No. You know what I mean?
It felt like
Where's
something.
That bread, nigga. Keep giving us the matches, man.
Yeah,
I think we're getting it. I don't know who else is vying for that title right now in NXT. I think we're getting it at some point on pay-per-views. Yeah, that's the one. Stop getting for real. Please don't get in the black people. Shouts out to the crowd out there too. Let's go, both y'all. Let's go. That was the best chant I've heard because they didn't want to boo nobody. Yeah, you can't boo nobody.
You can't boo nobody.
Not when this shit was hard. Look at Booker T. Booker T. Oh shit.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at everybody's face.
Yeah. Everybody is in awe.
Facts.
Hey Booker, just a message to Booker T. If you would have said nigga in this moment, no
it would have been all right.
No one would have been mad. Oh, that nigga jumping on the tap room right now.
Look what this nigga did right there. Nigga broke the table. Goddamn.
Yeah, that was my brother Stevie was here to see that. That nigga would have loved it.
Nah, that's dope. That was dope as hell. It was a good show too. Good show overall.
Yeah, it was a good show.
I like NXT.
It was a good show.
I like NXT, but I like seeing that. Bruno.
Fred the White Man Hart is the name of the episode.
I'm putting it on the list. I'm putting it on the list. The White Man Hart. It's cool.
Yeah, that nigga's a legend. Oh my gosh. Long live downtown Tony Brown. That nigga is
man. I may be alone in this one.
What happened?
Watch maybe 2. I think it was 2 weeks of Charlotte Flair wrestling.
I can see it now. It's like that.
It's the same thing.
I've been watching. Pardon me, cuz I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm this the dub track. This is the dub over track.
I've been watching Charlotte Flair for the last I think it was like two matches in 3 weeks, 3 matches in 4 weeks, something like that.
Uh-huh.
I've been watching Becky Lynch. We've known that we've all seen the decline in Becky Lynch.
Yes,
I think that's noticeable from everybody sees that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't know. Obviously, ring rust is a thing.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
You think they're both right? You think
no, because we've seen Becky Lynch. Charlotte.
You think she rusty?
No. See, now hold on, because look at your man. Look at your man.
When I said
No. First of all, let's take wrestling away, Rock. You crazy. Second of all,
Yeah, she is a good wrestler. Talking about.
But no. Charlotte consistently and being in the mix, one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen. Right? And I don't like her. I don't like her face. Whatever one show up.
Right.
But she main event Charlotte when Charlotte was in her bag.
She's greatness.
But you have to do this thing all the time, or it's not going to be good.
Right.
Wait.
That last year when MJF wrestled 3.5 matches, when we saw him, it was botchy, it was clunky.
It wasn't good.
Right.
You got it. And if Charlotte looked bad after time off, everybody that's not wrestling regularly is just gonna look bad.
Me.
I agree. I have not watched her. Y'all know I'm a Charlotte fan. I did not watch her. I did not like the main event at SummerSlam with the 3-way. I don't know what it was. I just didn't. It wasn't like, oh my God, but I'm glad the women had a piece in it. But you might be right.
What's she doing?
I'm gonna say this.
Andrade, take it easy. God dang it.
She got married. You know what I mean? She came in, took a L, left out. I respect it. She took the L to Rhea Ridgely. She stepped out, got married.
Hey now.
Take all the time you need because you did your job. Go ahead, do your thing. Somewhere the reps were missing because we get on. I'm not trying to compare them, but we get on motherfucking MJF. We get on Jade Cargill about not getting these reps in.
Right.
But even the great motherfuckers still have to put, you know what I'm saying, that work in. Right. And yeah, she had these monumental things in her life happen. I don't think she has the time to do that shit. And it's showing. Like we had the conversation. I'm like, yo, this ain't
the same.
Charlotte?
This ain't really because she could go.
Yeah.
Right.
This ain't her.
This ain't queen, and like this is the queen supposed to be queen.
And I don't like with Becky Lynch, we could see it because of this. Becky Lynch came from a punch. Like let's keep it a buck.
Told you niggas, man.
Becky Lynch came from a punch. We all accepted that. It was a dope moment. They ran with it. I respect that as well. This is somebody that could go.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's a legend.
Lynch to fall off.
Right.
I think Charlotte being mid hurts the division. Dang near cripples it. Because she's one of two reasons to care. Because that's the thing about Charlotte, though, is Charlotte is there, and I'm not trying to rap, but Charlotte is there to make you care. Charlotte is there because we know she's got that.
She got that off.
Yeah, she got the thing. She got the pedigree. She got that pedigree. We know what Charlotte can do at her best.
I don't like it, yo.
It was also weird that all that time that she was supposed to be a baby face.
That was a bad move.
Oh gosh,
I didn't like that move. I didn't like that move.
If she was styling on him, like if she was still getting it, nobody cared because she was still going. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
let me
still going. We can accept the fact that like your character is off.
So so that's what's going on with what's going on with Becky?
She stinks.
Well,
yeah.
Because some folks are in the there's some questions in the chat wondering if Becky stinks or if it's
when did she have
people that she's with.
What's the last good Becky match?
I'm
oh my god!
Don't ask me.
Last year, WrestleMania.
I don't want to be like. I mean, we talk about everybody,
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of women's wrestling, so I hate to come down on two of the biggest names.
No, it is.
Becky ain't had a good match in a while. Mimi, you saying a year?
It's been a minute. When did Becky give Asuka the title?
Shit, that was like 3 years ago.
Before then, before that run, that run, she was a baby.
That was that run.
Before, yeah, it was that run that I was sour on her. It was before then is when I think she had a great match. I'd have to look at the matches from 2020 or whatever on, but when she was a champion and Seth was a champion, they were running together, I hated it. I was over all of it.
And the problem is now you are expecting someone who you thought was something that she isn't to carry an older legend, which is not working out.
Right. Yeah, the Becky Trish.
And you niggas was mad that they wasn't on the pay-per-view. Thank God they wasn't on the pay-per-view.
Well, they're on payback. They got a steel cage match on payback.
No, I'm sorry. They wasn't supposed to be on no goddamn SummerSlam.
No.
I'm okay
and it has to be a gimmick match. It has to be a gimmick.
It gotta be a gimmick match. Yeah, she on that edge shit.
Was the night where were her and Trish supposed to have a cage? Was it Becky and Trish that were supposed to have a cage match on Raw a while ago?
They cut it.
That and the damage control.
Yeah.
No, that was Becky and Bailey.
That was
yes.
I knew there was another cage match with another situation.
And unlike the two of them, I think Bailey, like we don't get a lot of Bailey matches. We get
Bailey's great,
but she talk fly.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And she's good at being a dick.
Mm-hmm.
But she can also go.
Right. But she's been injured enough that we haven't seen her in the ring to say, oh, she not going. But she been talking so fly since she's been on TV. Like you're not even worried about that piece.
Nah,
are they about to try to run a whole Bloodline-esque story with them niggas? Because I don't want it.
Probably.
With who?
With Damage Control.
Probably. Mm-hmm. I mean, Bloodline Judgment Day. It's not the same exact story, but
I'm not saying they're going.
No, I'm just saying. I think that's where they're kind of going. They're building factions. Bobby and Street Profits is clicking up. It's happening. I wouldn't be surprised.
But I think they're gonna tell like a long-term story with like EO getting the belt, and eventually we're gonna get to them breaking up, possibly coming back together when what's her name get healthy. But we're going to get EO and Pam.
Yeah,
we get EO and Pam.
Yeah. They've been building that.
I think it's gonna be a long-term build to that. I think it's gonna be a bunch of story for that.
I think they've been building. They were doing a lot of teasing of, or people. There was a lot of people. They were doing enough teasing where they thought that Bailey was gonna turn on EO before EO got to cash that briefcase in. So yeah, no, I could totally see that. And Bailey, I don't know what Bailey's situation is. She was wrestling, and then she just wasn't for a bit, and I don't know if they have any good plan on when she's going to be back regular. But EO's dope anyway, so I don't know if it makes a difference.
EO is hella dope. Blurred. I don't think Seth Rollins should be home. Seth Rollins is one of them guys.
Home. What you mean? What they mean home?
If you go back.
Oh, go home
And
be family folks?
Yeah.
Slick always coming in here talking about the bloodline. Slick, when I see you.
Which one is Slick? Who is Slick?
Talk about
pod.
When I see him, Slick.
I'd be shocked if they gave a women's story the kind of time they gave the bloodline. I can't see it.
Not the kind of time, but I think you'll start to see more things get kind of
like Judgment Day.
Right. Longer,
yeah.
Yes.
Correct. Right. And I think we're going to see a bunch of things like it's not going to just be the old story of niggas get the beef in backstage. One week they're tag team. 1 week they face as a tag team on different sides. 1 week, they're going to start actually giving nuance and subtlety and add real storytelling to things other than the bloodline. Which thank God, because that needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to keep going.
They letting that Marvel nigga get around now.
Bloodline is always gonna be the bloodline.
Oh, get this.
Were they on SmackDown?
They on SmackDown this week with Jimmy, right?
Shout out to the WWE being real live petty niggas. Niggas wish one of the Usos a happy birthday this past week. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was wonderful.
It was actually great.
One that's employed.
Well, because there was a whole.
I didn't know what you were talking about, Fab, until just now.
Well, because there was a whole.
What, huh?
There was a whole party where the Usos were in the building, and I only knew because Trin was posting photos and was straight up blurring out whole family members.
I know.
Who are they?
Blurred out whole family members.
Who the Hollow Men?
Who the hollow, like straight hollow.
That's the Invisible Man's right there.
Oh,
yo, they look. Do he got braid? The little boy got who braided the little boy had?
His mother.
Stop it.
Oh yeah, that's
whoever
right.
standing next, I guess.
That's why I forgot all them niggas like black. Hey man, leave that woman alone, yo.
Yeah,
God, dang.
I don't know what's going on.
Go back, old.
She's straight.
Whoa,
their head.
Whoa there, god dang it.
I don't know what's going on.
Matthew Trump.
I'm sorry.
What's going on? Yeah,
sorry.
Here go Math
Oh,
right
Tiki
here.
Torch. Tea Party Math.
Tea Party Math. What?
That's Tea. That's
Nest Tea Party Math is funny.
Tea Party Math.
The Nest Tea Party is funny. That's not the name of the episode at all. Shit. Was there something else to get in? We done talked about a lot of this shit. I guess I was gonna ask this earlier. Did y'all think before Edge? I don't know if y'all heard, but Edge kind of spoke on those rumors. He said, "Chill out."
No,
I ain't worried. Don't worry about. Did y'all for a second think that man was gonna be showing up in AEW?
I wasn't thinking about it.
I still do.
Really?
I definitely still do.
Do y'all want? Are y'all want to see that?
I don't care. I
don't care either.
I don't not want to see him there. But the only thing is, the only one problem, I have one problem with him showing up at AEW.
Who cares?
I don't want to watch an Adam Copeland match. What are you going to call him?
I don't know.
Ledge?
That's a good question.
Ledge.
Ledge. Cliff.
Yo,
Cliff.
literally, I usually slander him on my timeline. I left him alone because I know that he's coming towards the end of his time.
People love it.
Let him have. People are enjoying it. I didn't want to poo-poo on it.
People love it.
You about to shit on it, ain't you?
Yeah.
That's a really good Friday.
Less Edge need to go somewhere. Okay. Just because you fluff the hair up, now you got a little bit of edges.
I thought y'all loved Edge.
Who?
Maybe Edge Control. Give him a black girlfriend and call him Edge Control.
You can't do that.
Right there.
You definitely
right there.
Beth Phoenix will kill that woman. Beth Phoenix will kill Kalani Jordan, whoever they be.
Bring back Jade Cargill with Edge Control.
Yes.
Hey, yo.
Honey. Jam, honey.
Beth Phoenix will kill all the women. Kill all the women.
Sponsored
by
touch
Jam. Jam is weird because it's like solid. It's like
but like
jello
jelly.
for your hair. It's like jelly. Like jello, but it's so weird.
You can touch it and it
right. It moves.
Never playing with jam.
That should be sitting in a jar. If somebody, it take 8 hours to do somebody's hair. It's just sitting there at a certain point.
Your ponytail be slick and they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
No lace
sauce on it.
But 6 hours later, y'all niggas be.
My daughter be doing that shit.
Because you don't want to itch, you don't want the fuzzes to come up. Because when the fuzzes come up,
yo, just scratch that shit. Here go the bush comb.
Here go the
take the end of the tail comb, you go.
Sorry, listen. I know there's a lot of black podcasters out there, but y'all don't get this black
at all.
Y'all don't get this black.
I don't. Kobe. Edge ain't Kobe, but Edge. They just had the 25th anniversary match for him in his hometown.
Hey yo, Edge. This is my feelings on Edge. Was never an Edge fan. Nope. So when I see people like, oh, Edge had a great blah 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 yada, I don't see it.
Never did.
But Edge came back at the Royal Rumble. That was amazing.
That was a good move.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was a good move.
We was at Jimmy.
Was it amazing, or was it that everybody liked to see him come?
It was.
Oh my god!
That's
crazy, murder.
Get her out of here.
That's crazy, murder.
That is crazy.
Get her out of here. Yeah.
Hey, yo, murder. For real, murder. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Wait, nobody knew he was coming. Right?
That's crazy, man.
Jesus Christ. I can't.
Anyway,
I cannot.
Yo, let's get out of here.
Right.
I cannot. I mean, what can we do?
Anyway,
What can we do at this point? It's I told you I was like 30, 40 minutes ago was a wrap.
And it was the day Kobe died.
Hey man, Edge was a great heel. Edge was a great bad guy for a long time. Yes, he absolutely during and I'll tell you when is yet during those that John Cena run, which is one of the greatest on top runs of all time. Cena's run on top was Cena's run on top was not none of these Stone Cold and Rocky 2-year runs. That nigga dang near ran like Bruno.
10 years, right?
You know what I'm saying? Without Edge and Orton and them type niggas, that run is not possible. And Edge was easily one of his biggest foes.
Does that make the fact that niggas didn't like
Chris.
John Cena made it a little bit more? Does that inflate his
palatable? That it did inflate.
That inflated the fact that
I think it definitely helped, but I mean,
he's a main eventer though. But you have to be good enough, at least of a character, to be there.
Say, yeah. We're also. I mean, the people were into Edge from when they first introduced. He had vignettes. They was for the Edge or whatever he was with the white shirt.
I can't get into him because I never saw that. I wasn't into part of the career Edge.
Yeah,
I was not part of the career.
Tony Brown be knowing.
I was part of the Edge and Christian show series. That's what I came.
When Edge and Lita.
I didn't see any of that.
That's one of the best fourth wall breaking, you know what I'm saying, playing with kayfabe. It's one of the best. Edge's jacket is legit. Like Edge's jacket is
legit.
Yeah, Edge's jacket is legit. If the Hall of Fame was a legitimate thing. Yeah, like it wasn't. The
Hall of Fame is legitimate for some people, so we shouldn't say that.
Well, what I mean is when we had that but there are people that we know shouldn't be. There was some young lady that Cal mentioned. Well, no, it was a lady. It was like Stacey Keebler or somebody.
Yeah.
That's in that. Like, why is she there? Like
Corey Wilson and stuff like that. Yeah.
So when they talk about the like Football Hall of Fame, can you tell the story of the NFL without XYZ, Joe Montana, whoever, right? And I don't think you can tell the story of one of, I'd say, a top 5 run of all time in John Cena. You can't tell that story without Edge.
Right.
Hold on.
Okay.
I don't think you can tell tag team wrestling.
Also true.
I was going to say, yeah.
Now, singles wrestling, Edge, I disagree. But let me finish. I don't remember a lot of that shit either because I didn't like John Cena and I didn't like Edge.
Right.
So I wasn't really into it.
Tuned in.
So you know what? So I won't even comment on that piece. I'll say my comment.
It was a time.
But I'm not a fan of
Rated R Superstar Concertos and the Edge and Lita sex show and
I seen all that shit, but I wasn't like, I'm like, why the fuck is he on TV? I do remember when he won the title. I thought that was dope. When he beat Cena with the cash in, I thought that was dope. But the rest of the shit,
right?
I'm like, yo, Matt Hardy should have went over.
But the people liked Edge.
I hate you, work.
And I think people liked that. They liked the bad boy way of Edge. I think Edge was he was cooler.
But I thought Matt Hardy was cool.
Is Matt Hardy cool?
No, I thought he was cool then.
See,
I thought he was doper than Edge was when he was version 1.
Leah left him though, right?
Yeah,
for Edge.
I mean, shit, he wasn't edging him.
On that note,
nah, quick. I'm not
on that note. Nah, this is it. The show's over. It's a wrap. I'm hitting the music. We're in the space. Yeah, we this show is over. This show, I don't know what else to talk about at this point. He broke the show.
Sorry.
Nah. This is what happens sometimes. I mean, what can you do? Yeah, exactly. Black Rasslin of the week. You got one, Mimi?
Got 2.
Who?
Carmelo Hayes. And Wes Lee.
Of course. Mello and Wes. What about you, brother fan?
I'm going on my man Rooster making his triumphant return back to the DWL.
I love it.
I'm going with my grandmama's pick.
I opened up my Instagram today. I was like,
cussing cuz out before. I don't know the dick.
Mello.
Give me the guy. I said,
nigga, she was eating ribs at the time.
I know.
Mello. Wait.
And she been back the same months?
Nah.
I think
she be trying to get me to go.
Oh, that's the church?
Yeah.
I'm busy eating brunch.
Y'all gotta go for communion now.
This nigga ain't going to no church.
You gotta go for the crackers and the grape juice.
I don't do no crackers.
The Manischewitz.
You don't have no crackers.
The crackers and the Manischewitz.
Nah, they don't have crackers at the church. It'd be wafers.
Oh. And the Manischewitz?
That's how you stick. Nah, it's Welch's.
It'd be juice.
Juice.
They ain't gonna give us
Manischewitz. Purple stuff.
You know we had.
Nah, they ain't gonna go that far.
We had rough upbringing. They giving us Manischewitz.
God dang.
Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Waste.
My Black Rasslin week is Mello. I love Wes Lee.
The Mellow Scuds.
Mello. Nah, being able to the way Mello works those matches, he feels like he's there, but he also feels like he's elevated above a lot of people. He feel like he going to that main roster soon.
Yeah. I'm glad they kept him there a little bit.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it feels like he's going to the main roster soon. It feels like they need him.
That's a fact.
Need him.
They need him, and I love it.
Well, yeah. That's the thing about that main event scene, because outside of Mello and Wes Lee, like they rotate like a flavor of the pay-per-view. Get those likes up, please. They rotate a flavor of the pay-per-view to throw at whoever the champion is, but it don't really hold up. When I was watching, there's a segment on NXT before Wes Lee's match where Trick Williams went backstage. They were having a conversation. The way Trick was reacting in that scene, the emotion he was given to those moments, like he was saying a lot without saying a lot. I don't know. Trick feels like one of those people that could be put into a lot of different positions and in pro wrestling and really shine. Whether it's an up and coming pro wrestler, somebody manager, somebody just advance the story. I don't know. Trick's got something special. I like that they're letting him do his thing as well.
You done spelled the nigga name wrong.
I know. I'm sorry.
I was like, is Blitz in here too?
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Tommy, Cupid. You know what I mean? The lesser known Jerome the reindeer.
Upcoming weeks, we're gonna start having giveaways and shit.
Giveaways.
We're gonna do the Zeus joints. I don't know who collects figures, WWE figures, but we're gonna start doing giveaways and shit during the weeks.
Word.
So the first one is gonna be Zeus. Not sure when we're gonna start, but in the next couple of weeks, we're gonna do the Zeus shift. The Zeus shit is gonna come first.
Yeah, Zeus will be
Hey, we might
Yes,
got a blast. I got 2 stories.
Good.
I got 2 in the possible.
We got a lot of time left.
Yeah, go ahead. We wrestling done.
Oh, you want me to just instead of black?
Potty done.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm at this album release party for my man Jay Royale.
Yeah.
Right. Shout out Royale, dope project. 3 out of 3. 3 dope projects in a row. I'm at this album release party. Niggas kept asking me where my cousin was. Yeah. Quite a few people. I told one nigga verbatim, yo, act like you never talked to me and just ask that nigga about a feature in his DMs tomorrow. That's what I told him. Shout out to you'll never know. And then so we're at the goddamn album release party, and it's a very nice studio. Saying off Harford Road. And I'm downstairs in this beautiful studio, and the owner of the studio comes downstairs and says, "Oh no, y'all smoking here." And I'm like, "Oh no, there are no windows. I ain't no real smoker, you know what I'm saying?"
Right.
I'm down, and mind you, I've been drinking beer at Crab Feast all day, so I had tried to I got myself together to drive all the way up the road because I don't like to really get busy, to get nice and dry.
Right.
So we in there and niggas is, yeah, nigga, when I was rapping back in the day, and it's in the air. Like I'm telling you, as soon as main man said,
"Can I get a hit?"
As soon as main man says, "Smoke them if you got them." 17 blunts went in the air. Every rapper had a different blunt. So about a half hour.
I'm sorry.
No, that wasn't what he was.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if you could smoke anything you wanted. I'm sorry.
God dang, Cal, you tell my story.
Keep going.
So I'm sitting there in the goddamn blunt session, and niggas have started deading their blunts. And I'm sitting there, and I don't know, everybody in the room. So I'm in a room, and like 3 or 4 people, I didn't know. So a young lady comes in and sits down, and one of the niggas in there, "Yeah, nah, you smoke." She said, "I can smoke anything." I was like, "Fam, after all this weed smoke,
after everybody done rolled up all the backwoods,
sweetheart, what is it that you would like to smoke?"
Yeah.
Like, please.
So
now
in my mind, I have to make a decision. Do I satiate my curiosity as to what this young lady would like to smoke, or do I get up out of there? And then I realized we was locked into them 2 rooms, so whatever she smoked, I'm gonna smoke anyway.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, you would if it was.
Oh, girl, long story short, she did just roll a J and smoke.
Yeah, rulers.
Yeah, what was in her weed?
It just looked like regular. She had the little bud things, and she did the little brown thing. And,
a pro.
Yeah.
Them shits be amazing me, yo.
So story number 2, we're on the White House. We're on the way to the White House this morning. And I'm telling my family the same story. I'm telling my wife and son this. And as I'm telling them this, we end up, I don't know what road this was, right? But I'm going to just call it Crackhead Square.
Nice.
Right?
Southeast, southwest.
You get into this thing, you make a left. You go to southwest, southwest-ish. We're going either way. So we get to a light, and it's a young lady, and she's oddly attired. Like this isn't like she either took a lot of time picking this outfit out or no time. Like
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Like it's like she had these like wild like Chucks on with like these real like these socks was thick as Serena Williams. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she had like a muumuu, like a shiny, but it was fitting at the. She looked wow, yo.
She did that on purpose.
Yeah.
So
muumuu.
It could have been a muumuu, but then like it looked like somebody like bought in the middle, like it was supposed to be
him.
Muumuu. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like she wanted to wear a muumuu, but she still wanted to give out some of that thing. So either way, she's walking past the gas station. We at the light.
Tricking muumuu.
And this oddly attired woman starts to cross until she realized, oh, this ain't the light. Shorty bugged out. She is clearly, when she got to that cross, I looked at her face and I said, oh, ain't nobody there. You know what I'm saying? No. Wasn't nobody home. Wasn't nobody. All I know, she knew she was here at the gas station. She had to get over across to Crackhead Square. It was a nigga that he was dancing. Like you see, it was a whole lot going on. One nigga was bouncing like this, and then once we got past Crackhead Square, it was a nigga standing in the medium, just looked like he was trying to calm everything down, his demons.
Yo,
my nigga, and this is all within like a minute and a half, and this is right after I told the goddamn story. So we get past the nigga said calm, and Lil Fam say, what is it that he wants to smoke?
Oh my god,
Damn.
that was early this morning.
This was 7 something in the morning because I take this for our White House for like 8:30. So yeah, it was early.
Oh my goodness.
They said it's
Good old DC, bro.
I was gonna say that's what they say about DC, right? Like right around the White House is
It's
Krill's
bad.
Mania.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's
I
what I
thought
got.
they cleaned all of that stuff up.
Can you?
I mean, it looks like
It looked
one of
clean?
those super nice. Yeah. Nah, that even the Crackhead Square, like it wasn't broken glass everywhere.
It wasn't.
Bracket.
Happy birthday, hip hop.
Happy
We
birthday,
cleaned up a little.
Happy birthday, hip hop.
Right.
The bridge is missing. The bridge is
BlackRasslin.com is a website. You whistling?
That's why I was speaking Shan.
Nigga just breathing.
Oh my god!
Y'all look dumb.
It looked like he whistle when he talk, but when he need to really whistle, he just make the noise.
I can't.
Come on, now
His neck.
you
Wait, you say Mimi?
Is that a camera?
He got a GoPro on.
Oh, it's a GoPro.
Ooh, yeah.
So we gonna smoke
Yeah.
that.
You know what exactly? Yeah, listen, he gonna show you everything he smoked.
He
Like,
gonna smoke the goddamn
Smoke that GoPro.
He gonna smoke the goddamn GoPro. We giving shots. Twitters, socials.
Y'all know where to find me.
Yeah, man. Catch me in a little while. I'll be back.
Don't follow him.
Man, don't
follow him.
At Black Rasslin, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, wherever you get your social medias, we're there. Wherever you get your podcasts, we're there. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin, Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Please like, comment, subscribe, pay ones, pay tens, tell your friends, share everything. And like I said, RIP Terry Funk, RIP Bray Wyatt. Go tell your people you love them.
Yes.
On that note, New Jack, please take us out.
Like me or not, I didn't come up here to be liked.